7 pieces of clothing. Just 7. It doesn't seem like much, does it? But what if I told you that these 7 specific pieces have the power to completely transform the way mature women under 5 feet tall see themselves and are seen? It's not about following passing trends or hiding who you are. It's about unlocking the secrets of a wardrobe that celebrates your height and age, that highlights your unique beauty and radiates confidence. If you've ever felt lost among so many options, not knowing what really works for you, or if you simply yearn for a way of dressing that makes you feel more elegant, more elongated, and absolutely radiant, then get ready. This is not just a style guide. It's an invitation for you to rediscover the pleasure of dressing, with the intelligence and sensitivity of someone who understands that true elegance lies in authenticity and knowledge of your own body. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like something was just a little off? Maybe an item of clothing that looked amazing on the hanger just doesn't look quite right on you. This is more common than you might think, especially for women under 5 feet tall. The secret is not to follow the latest trends, but to master the art of proportions. Think of each piece as an element that contributes to your overall silhouette. When these proportions are in harmony, magic happens. You feel longer, more confident, and exude a natural elegance. It's like an orchestra where each instrument plays in perfect harmony, creating a flawless melody. Frustration often arises from trying to fit into patterns that weren't made for us. Pants that drag, blouses that swallow our silhouette, skirts that make us look shorter. The good news is that there is a way to turn this around, and it starts with understanding that fashion is a tool in your favor, not an obstacle. Instead of adapting to the clothes should adapt to you. This is the essence of a smart wardrobe, investing in pieces that work for your height, that highlight your strengths, and create a vertical line that lengthens and flatters. Get ready to discover how the right choice of 7 pieces can be the turning point in your style. It is essential to demystify the idea that small women need to limit themselves to tight or childish clothing. Quite the opposite. The key is balance. A looser piece can be perfectly worn if combined with something that highlights the waist, for example, or if the length is strategic. We are talking about creating a visual effect, guiding the eye up and down in a fluid way, without interruptions. Elegance transcends size. It resides in the way you present yourself to the world, and the right clothes are your allies in this journey. Think about how much money and time we often spend on items that end up forgotten in our closet, or worse, that make us feel less than we are. Enough trial and error. This guide is an invitation for you to stop buying on impulse and start investing in key items that will really make a difference. Do you know that feeling of opening your closet and having nothing to wear, even though it's full? This usually happens because we don't have the right basics, the pieces that work as a wild card for any occasion and that adapt perfectly to our body structure. The idea here is simple but revolutionary. Focus on 7 pieces that, when chosen wisely, will become the cornerstones of your wardrobe. Not only will they make you look taller, but they will also convey an image of sophistication and self-confidence. Forget the old-fashioned rules and generic advice. We are about to dive into a world where fashion is a tool of empowerment, designed to celebrate the incredible woman that you are, at any age and any height. It's time to reveal the first and most powerful strategy for enhancing your silhouette: creating vertical lines. This doesn't mean wearing stripes all the time, but rather creating a look that elongates your body from top to bottom. Imagine an imaginary line that runs from your neck to your feet. Anything that reinforces this line, like a solid colored top paired with matching pants, or an open coat that creates 2 parallel lines, will contribute to a dramatic elongating effect. It's a simple visual trick that has a huge impact and will instantly make you look taller and slimmer. The first essential piece on this list is high-waisted, straight-leg pants. Forget low-waisted pants that cut your torso in half, or skinny jeans that are too tight and can flatten your silhouette. High-waisted pants, especially in a neutral shade like black, navy blue, or charcoal gray, magically elongate your legs, creating the illusion that they start higher up. Straight-leg pants, on the other hand, offer a sleek, flowing fit without adding unnecessary bulk. They are the perfect foundation for countless looks, from casual to sophisticated. The second essential piece is the wrap dress. The magic of the wrap dress lies in its ability to create a diagonal line across the torso, which is extremely flattering. Plus, it usually has a V neckline, which elongates the neck and décolletage, and a defined waist, which enhances curves without flattening the silhouette. It's a classic for a reason. It suits different body types, enhances femininity, and is incredibly versatile. Choose a length that falls just below the knee or at mid-calf for an even more elongating effect. Thirdly, we have the high-waisted pleated midi skirt. Yes, a midi skirt can be a great ally. The secret lies in the high waist, which elongates the lower part of the body, and in the vertical pleats of the pleats, which reinforce the ascending line. It is a piece that brings movement, sophistication, and a touch of modernity. Avoid lengths that fall at the widest part of the calf, opting for a length that flatters you, usually a little below the knee or at the thinnest part of the shin. Combine with more fitted or cropped blouses to balance the volume of the skirt. Last but not least, the V-neck or boat neck blouse. The V-neck is a true miracle for those looking to lengthen. It creates a vertical line that extends downwards, lengthening the neck and torso. The boat neck, on the other hand, exposes the shoulders and collarbone, creating a horizontal line that, paradoxically, also contributes to a more elongated and elegant look, especially when combined with high-waisted pieces. Avoid round and very closed necklines that can flatten the silhouette. Choosing the right neckline can completely transform your look. Now that we've explored shapes, let's dive into the importance of color and impeccable fit. Monochrome, or wearing the same color or very similar shades of the same color from head to toe, is one of the most effective techniques for elongating your silhouette. It creates a continuous line without visual interruptions, making you appear taller and slimmer. Think about an all-black, navy blue, or even a shade of beige or gray. The lack of breaks of color guides the eye in a fluid way, resulting in a stunning visual effect. The fourth essential piece is the long, fitted blazer or cardigan. A blazer or cardigan that ends at or just below the hips and is cut to fit the body, but not too tight, creates two vertical lines down the sides of the torso when worn open. This not only elongates the silhouette, but also adds a touch of sophistication to any look. Avoid overly bulky pieces or those that reach mid-thigh, as these can flatten your figure. The structure of the blazer adds instant elegance, while the cardigan offers comfort and versatility. Fifth, a well-fitting dress shirt. A well-cut shirt that is neither too tight nor too loose can be a great choice. Choose models with flowing fabrics that follow the curves of your body without being too noticeable. Wearing the shirt slightly open at the collar to create a slight V neckline, or with the sleeves rolled up at the wrist or elbow, helps to elongate the arms and torso. The dress shirt is a timeless classic that exudes professionalism and elegance, and when fitted correctly, it contributes greatly to an elongated look. The sixth essential piece is pointy-toed shoes with a slight heel. Believe me, the type of shoe makes all the difference. Pointy-toed shoes, especially in neutral tones that match your skin tone or the color of your pants, create a visual extension of your legs, lengthening them. A discreet heel, 3 to 5 centimeters, is ideal, as it adds height without compromising comfort or elegance. Avoid shoes with ankle straps, which can cut the line of your leg, and opt for models that leave the instep exposed. This small detail can drastically change the perception of your height. Finally, the seventh piece, strategic accessories. Think about long necklaces that create a vertical line across your torso, or thin scarves that can be tied to elongate your neck. Medium to small bags that don't weigh down your frame are ideal. Avoid oversized bags that can swallow your silhouette. Accessories are the icing on the cake, the finishing touches that elevate your look and reinforce the impression of an elongated, harmonious silhouette. They are your secret tools for adding personality and sophistication without adding bulk. Now that you know the 7 essential pieces and the strategies behind them, it's time to understand how to combine them to create impeccable looks for any occasion. The beauty of these pieces lies in their versatility. With just a few clever combinations, you can go from casual chic to formal, always with the certainty that your silhouette will be highlighted and enhanced. The key is to think about layers and how each element interacts to create the desired vertical line. For an everyday look that exudes elegance, pair high-waisted straight-leg pants with a V-neck blouse in a similar shade, and finish with a long blazer in a neutral tone. Add a long necklace and your favorite pointed toe pumps, This look not only elongates your silhouette in a stunning way, but also exudes an image of effortless sophistication. It's perfect for lunch with friends, a day at the office, or even a trip to the mall. When the occasion calls for a more formal touch, the wrap dress becomes your best friend. Choose one in a flowing fabric and pair it with pointed toe pumps with heels. If the weather permits, add a fitted blazer over the top. The diagonal line of the dress combined with the V-neck line and the elongated shoes create a powerful and extremely elegant look. It is ideal for special events, dinners, or important meetings, where you want to make an impression of confidence and refinement. For a more casual yet chic style, try a high-waisted pleated midi skirt with a well-fitting dress shirt tucked in, or a cropped top that ends at the waistline of the skirt. Add a skinny belt to further accentuate your waist, and finish with pointy-toe flats for a touch of comfort and elegance. This look is proof that fashion doesn't have to be complicated to make an impact. It's perfect for a weekend brunch, a visit to an art gallery, or a casual date. Remember that true power lies in how you feel. Clothes are just tools to express the beautiful woman you already are. It's not about looking like a runway model. It's about embracing your own beauty and finding the pieces that make you feel like the best version of yourself. Confidence is your best accessory, and when you feel good in what you wear, it radiates to everyone around you. We've reached the end of this journey, but the real transformation is just beginning. The 7 pieces we've discussed: the high-waisted, straight-leg pants, the wrap dress, the pleated midi skirt, the V-neck or boat neck blouse, the long blazer cardigan, the pointed toe shoes, and the strategic accessories are not just clothing items. They're the foundation of a smart wardrobe that celebrates your individuality and empowers you to dress with intention. This is the legacy of a conscious approach to fashion, understanding that every choice in your wardrobe is a statement of who you are and how you feel. Think of each of these pieces as investments in your self-esteem. How many times have you felt discouraged when getting ready? With these strategies, frustration will give way to excitement. You will open your closet knowing that each item in it was chosen with a purpose, to enhance your natural beauty and make you feel confident and powerful. It's not about having too many clothes, but about having the right clothes, the ones that work for you, that adapt to your life and your body. The beauty of a woman over 60 lies in her experience, wisdom, and grace. Style should not be a burden, but an expression of this inner richness. By mastering proportions and choosing pieces that elongate and enhance you, you are not only dressing better, you are communicating to the world your vitality, your timeless elegance, and your unshakable self-confidence. It is an invitation to see yourself in a new light, with the same admiration that others already see in you. This knowledge is yours forever. Use it as a guide, but always allow your own taste and intuition to direct you. Fashion is personal, and your interpretation of these principles will be what makes you truly unique. Experiment, have fun, and discover new combinations that make you feel even more amazing. Remember, the ultimate goal is not to follow rules, but to discover what makes you shine. You have the power to transform the way you dress and consequently the way you feel. Don't let your height or age define your style. Instead, use these 7 pieces and lengthening strategies to create a wardrobe that reflects the vibrant, sophisticated, and vivacious woman that you are. This is your moment to shine, to feel confident with every step, with every smile. Why not start this transformation today?